Thank you so much for watching my last Q&A, and due to popular demand, well, I'm going to be doing another one today and probably another one on Wednesday because I got so many questions. Thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate it. So, without further ado, I will start. Violet Ivy from EBW Entertainment Backyard Wrestling asked me, what got you started doing wrestling? Actually, my dad used to be a big wrestling fan, used to watch it on TV all the time when I was young, and it just happened that I was passing by one day and I'm like, Daddy, what are you watching? And he said, wrestling, and I'm like, wow, this is so cool, you know? And I just started to watch it with him and I just totally fell in love with the sport. That's how I got into it. She also wanted me to answer if I have any idol in wrestling. Actually, my idol would be Awesome Kong. Yes, because she's awesome, but that's not all. It's because she is a bigger woman, you know, and she can prove to everyone that it's not because you're a little bit bigger that you can't be a good wrestler. She proved that many times, and you know what? If it can make people change their opinion that only skinny women can do sports, you know what? She changed my opinion. I got my courage watching her doing wrestling, and you know what? I'm here where I am today because of her. Next question comes from Sub-Zero Applesauce. What is your favorite thing about yarding? My favorite thing about yarding is basically just the fun that comes with it. Yarding is so fun compared to the indies. I'm sorry for all the indie wrestler here. I've been in it and I wasn't enjoying it as much as in the backyard. I am with great guys. They're all, okay, I have my different with many of them, but basically they're all great people. CHW management treat me like if I'm their own family member. And it's just fun. It's just fun to smash cookie sheet over people's head. What can I say more than that? Bob Amaranth want to know, is there a little bit of a Canadian accent in there? Yeah, I can't really hide my Canadian accent. I am born in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and I moved to Pittsburgh because I met Savard, and you know the rest, right? So I can't hide it. Yes, I have a Canadian accent, Bob. Matthew Styles want to know, what are your plans for season 5? What do you want to accomplish? That's very easy. I just want to beat Eric D next week for the CHW title. So be sure not to miss my match. Tito Karlstrom want to know if we are allowed to cut ourselves. You know, a little juice job like WWE does. Yeah, we are allowed to do it, obviously, but all the blood you see in CHW is legit. It's either from a light tube headbutt or a light tube shot, a cheese grater to the head. Most of our accidents are really like, they're legit. It never happened that somebody had to cut themselves, but we are allowed to. Tito also wants to know, if it starts to rain, do you guys still wrestle? For obvious reason, Tito, we don't. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous to slip, and it's too dangerous for the camera. The equipment would just be scrapped because of the rain on it. So what we do is that, unfortunately, even if there's a lot of fire between the two guys, we gotta postpone it and wait that it stopped raining. So Matt Jenkins wants to know, what are some good elbow pads that aren't expensive? I personally don't wear elbow pad, but I know that I got my knee pad at Model Sporting Goods in Philadelphia, and they have elbow pad as well. You can have those one here. It's very basic knee pads. They're thick enough, and it's from Mick David, right? And they cost me $10. And I'm pretty sure the elbow pads were like $5 or something like that. So this is a good place. But if there's not that brand of store close to you, just go to any sports store and ask them, and they'll be able to tell you. If it's $30, don't buy it because you'll get it for like $10, $15. Alright, next question from Matt is, you mentioned your husband uses wrist tape to protect his wrist. does he use that while training too? And I'm gonna quote it on this. He said, yeah, you gotta protect those wrists. You know what? A match or practice or training or whatever, how you want to call it, you gotta protect your wrists anyway, because this is when you learn, so you want to make sure not to hurt yourself. My next question is from RCW Backyard Wrestling. And he wants to know, what is one of your favorite finisher in WWE? I really love Lord Tensai's chokebomb, which I use, obviously, and the Undertaker Tombstone Piledriver. I just find it fantastic. It's spectacular. That's pretty much it. Libayach, and I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Who do you want to wrestle in CHW? I really love that question. I would pay to kick Innovator's ass. Since season 2, he has been my worst enemy. He has been the one ruining my fucking life here in CHW. He injured me back in season 2, and I'd love to be able to put my hands on him. That's all I want, to kick Innovator's ass. So Rick Carson wants to know, do you collect WWE DVDs? I don't collect WWE DVDs, but Suede does. He have DVD from ROH, from WWE, TNA, lots of indie stuff, lots of documentary about lots of wrestler. Yeah, he got them all. He got them all. Ray also wants to know, favorite wrestling title ever. My favorite wrestling title ever is actually the Intercontinental Champion. Do you remember the one in the early 90s that Shawn Michaels brought with the white strap around it? That is my favorite of all time, and I also like the US title, obviously. TT649 want to know, would you consider doing session submission wrestling with guys? No, I'd never considered doing submission wrestling with guys, and I don't know what would that do or bring me besides being a slut. No, I never consider it. Anonymous person want to know, do you have any posters? Any posters? Not of me. No, I don't have any poster of me. I don't think I'm important enough to have a poster of me. Who would want to buy that anyway? Anyway, you're totally hot. Okay, thank you. Can I ask about your chest size? No, I don't think you can ask about... Well, you can ask about it, but I'm not going to give you an answer. So that's all for today. I thank you very, very much for watching yet another one of my Q&A video. And I hope you guys are going to tune in.
Babe? Hang on. If you got time, there's one more question that just came in. It just came in now for you.
Well, thanks, babe, but you know I'm doing another Q&A for that.
Well, just read this one. It's important.
Sweet Savard, I don't know why, want to know, how do you feel now that Eric D is now the second person to hold the CHW title for over 1 year? Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that kind of sucks. I thought I was the only one with 1 year.
Not anymore.
I know what you're trying to do, babe. It's not gonna work. You're not... Stop your little mind game.
What mind games?
Your little mind game trying to, like... You're trying to depress me with those stupid fucking questions.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Just answer the question.
It's not gonna work because next week I am gonna be CHW champion again.
Oh, we'll see about that.
I will.
We'll see who wins that $50.
You know what? That bet is all about $50, so I'm gonna get it. Sorry to say, Suede, but I'm gonna be $50 richer, and you're not gonna get any Christmas gift with it. Anyway, fans, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next Q&A video.